Hello, it's me. I know I haven't been active for a very long time. I've just had stuff going on, just growing up and dealing with college and everything, and just everything, and I haven't had a lot of new additions, mainly because the prices of Furbies are going up ridiculously, but I did have one steal, which was amazing, and I'll show you that in another video, but for now, I realised I haven't actually shown you two of my funkies. I actually have three. I mean, you've seen one of them, but you haven't seen these two here. This is Panini and Cola. I got him. You saw me unbox him. That's Cooler. Don't get them confused. This is Cooler and this is Cola. I don't know why. He just reminds me of Cola. So that's why I called him that. And she reminds me of a ham and cheese a ham and cheese panini. So that's what I called her. And look, focus on her face. Oh, look at that beautiful face. Oh, she's so lovely. Look at his face. They're all so lovely. I love my 2005s, 2006. Probably my favourite Furby. Unpopular opinion, but yeah, definitely my favourite. These two, I found them in a charity shop. Both, they were like £2 each, so I just snatched them up. They were in the window. I think one of them was in front. Saw him in the window. I could not believe it, and I thought it was just him. And I looked behind, and lo and behold, there was another one. I was like, oh my god, I've already got a purple and green one, but the purple and green funky Furby is probably like my favourite Furby of all time, so I'm quite honoured to have two of them. I wouldn't have just left him there just because I already had one. Besides, they're both different, because you can see my little buddy over here. He's got more, he's got like green eyes. I find their eyes really interesting, the 2005-6s, because if you can focus, I'm using my camera today. Look at that, all the detail in them. This one's got like, it's darker and more green, and it's got a yellow rim around the pupil, and same like blondish eyelashes, and these two had the same eyes. This gorgeous like blue with the focus, with the purple around the edges, around the pupil. I think it looks really lovely on him, because I don't know which eye colour I prefer for the for this purple dude. I don't know if I prefer the green or the blue. I think I prefer the blue. I think just a little bit more. But I don't know, tell me below what you think. I know that's quite but for her, she's got the blue eyes as well, as you can see. She's so beautiful. It's just occurred to me that I haven't shown you any of this, but that's because I haven't been active and just been focusing on other things. But you know, since that new Furby came out, it's got me all hyped up again, and it's made me realise I haven't actually shown you a lot of things. Well, a few things anyway. I haven't shown you these two, my little babies. Look at her little hairband. I think, oh my goodness, it looks so cute on her. It matches her perfectly. I couldn't not. I think that's like a permanent thing now. And then we got you, and he's in brilliant condition. But these two are in even better condition. It's like they just came out of the box. but I've actually had them about 2, 3, maybe like 3 years now or something. I've had them a while since I found them, and inside their beaks as well. If I can open your little beak, it's perfect. It's just all red, pink in there, immaculate. And you, same, no chips in it or anything, no scratches in the paint. The beaks are just immaculate, and the rest of them is as well. They're incredibly soft, and I didn't realise how soft they could be. He's soft as well, but not quite as soft. He's more soft here on his knees, and these ones are just soft everywhere. So they're just in slightly better condition, but his beak as well is in fabulous condition. As you know, like the 2005s, their rubber wears off quite easily over time, so they open his beak, and it's only a little bit worn. If we can see, it's only a little bit worn inside. Cute, and they're just everything about them really, and I love their little feet. Their little feet really do it for me. They're just like, oh, look at them, little feetsies, little footsie toes, and a tail. Got a lovely little tail, gorgeous. Apparently I had this one, which is a funny thing. Apparently I had this one when I was like 2 or 3. It was gifted to me, but I don't remember her. I remember my mum's Dalmatian Furby like it was yesterday, because I love that thing. I love that Furby, and that's what actually, like, ever since then. And I was very sad when he broke and he started going wee, and my last memory of him was him skinned, and I remember vividly it was also the factory, or one of the factories, that has the red sensor on the belly. I remember that very well because I loved that Furby, but I don't remember this one, and I don't know why. Might come back to me one day, probably not though. But yeah, if I still had her, that would be amazing, but I don't. But I found another one, and don't even know what colour her eyes were. I'd love another one of this one, but with green eyes, because I think they also look really cute with green eyes. But she's got blue eyes. What I love is they just, like, again, like, back then you'd have the same kind of colour fur on a Furby, but you get different eyes and everything, and that kind of what makes me want to collect different ones, because the different eye colours and everything are like totally, make them look totally different. But I know what I mean. It's just a collector thing, I guess. But